Wow. I just can't click on OBS because it's blind.
He's just stupid.
Anyway, welcome.
I mean, we already
Again.
did the... Yeah. Welcome back. Maybe he'll cut the first intro we did. Did you... This is a shout out to the audio listeners.
Okay.
I don't know what I meant by that. Let me... Let me try that again. Shout out...
Don't worry, I can just cut out all the pauses.
Okay. So I realized what was going wrong in my brain.
Uh-huh.
I forgot that we're recording this. Mm-hmm. So the only two people that get it in live time are us, and then everyone else gets it
Oh yeah,
through...
we're not streaming it, by the way.
Yeah, everyone else gets it through YouTube now. So I was like, shout out to the VOD squad. But I was like, but that's not right. We're not
Everybody's the
streaming it.
VOD squad
Yeah,
now.
I'm like, everyone's the VOD squad.
Listen, it was a mistake to stream it to begin with anyway.
True.
I hate trying to edit around us talk in the chat. The two people that ever entered chat 3 times. The entirety of those 2 streams. Those fucking 2 games. It's bad.
He hates it.
I hate it.
He hates people.
No, I don't. People say they hate people. I don't hate people.
He actually hates just me, individually. Keiichi. Yeah?
Anyway, we're gonna try to finish Watanagashi.
Well, let me at least get my point out. I was trying
Today.
to make before I brained off.
Uh-huh.
When I've been playing with Watanagashi, we're playing
Fuck!
Meakashi.
Meakashi. We are playing Meakashi.
I was listening to Watanagashi, and there was like a joke I made, or like you made a joke, and then you just start laughing and go, "Man, cut that!" And it made the final cut.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that. I was like,
"Oh no, there
doesn't-
are jokes I've cut."
No, well, because there's a lot in Watanagashi where I'll say something and then take a deep breath and then it will cut to me immediately talking again and not the retake of, like, me just speaking again. I've been noticing that. I've noticed the cuts you make.
Damn, I've been trying to make... Listen, the cuts have gotten better, especially since I can separate out the tracks.
Well, it's the fact that I know my speaking inflections.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
So I can tell when I said something and you were like, no. And you just cut. And you replaced it with
It's either something... It's such a terrible joke, I just don't want this in my video. Or it's like some shit I don't want out in the open. Or it's like... That was just... That's the first one I was about to say again. But it's just like... I don't want... This is really stupid. I don't like this. Or this is really bad. It shouldn't be in here. Or it's like...
He hates...
This sounds terrible. I don't like it. I'm getting rid of it.
I appreciate you kept the,
Misogyny.
Yeah. And our cum tangent.
Listen, sometimes I'm just sitting there playing FGO while I'm editing. I'm not even paying attention sometimes.
I was very happy to know that the cum tangent made the final cut. Where we're talking about, like, the cum syringe. And... I think
I should have just
actual
bleeped
line...
out every time you say "come." That's what I should have done. Oh, now I'm thinking about it.
Because, like, the actual line was something along the lines of, like, you know... Hinamizawa, like, fills up the air or something. And I said, like, fills me up. And we both just stop and start laughing. And you just go, got cum on the mind? And then we just talk about cum for, like, 3 minutes. And then come back into the game.
All right. Anyway, we can get back to this conversation
Yes.
when you finish watching it, and we do a re-record.
Yes.
A little bit.
Do you... I'm gonna ask about the re-record. Do you want to just re-record and throw it on there?
What I'll do is I'm gonna combine like a recap with the re-record.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna re-record, and then we're just gonna talk about because you've finished at that point. You have finished Watanagashi. We can talk about Watanagashi and a bit about Meakashi.
Meakashi as well, yeah. Shion went crazy. Yep.
Oh, so last time.
Last time. I think I got it. Trust me. Shion went goofy aha. And Rika went to Shion's house.
So she kidnapped Kimiyoshi.
Yeah. Well, she kidnapped Kimiyoshi, killed Kimiyoshi. She killed Audio way earlier. Mion's still in the cage. And then Rika, now knowing that, like, Kimiyoshi got cock and ball tortured, showed up to the Sonozaki house for soy sauce, and then tried to kill Shion, and then Rika got rolled.
Try to kill Shion? Is that what she was trying to do?
Come on, man. She attacks Shion and tries to inject her with the syringe that makes her tear out her own throat. So sorry. Rika was trying to Clinton Foundation Shion.
I gotta bleep that one. They can't know. They can't know. Edit that out. Edit that out. Edit that out.
So, Rika tried to suicide Shion. Rika tried to suicide Shion. And Shmion. Shion Monozaki.
We've made this shit before.
I know, that's a callback. It's callback to the Watanagashi watchers.
I finished editing Watanagashi, by the way, so he's remembering. He's
watching Watanagashi, yeah.
And so he's gonna have all of these fucking callbacks.
And so Rika tried to suicide Shion. And then Shion overpowered Rika, and then suicided her.
Mm-hmm. Injected Rika with the
cum, the heroin,
and Rika was like, "I'm not fucking sticking around for you to fucking torture me to death. I'm dying. I'm getting out of here."
And then Rika, Giga Chad Thundercock, I'm going to kill myself on. Was this June 27th, 1983, 7:45 p.m. and then kills herself. And
she said something right before saying, "I'm taking my leave," and then after getting injected, there's something she was saying.
Are you talking about where she's like humap?
On you,
on you.
Yeah.
Where it just reminds me of the Neko Arc drop that Albino uses all the time. Bring you.
Yeah.
Is that relevant?
Maybe.
Did she have aliens in her blood?
Did she have aliens in her blood?
I saw, it wasn't Higurashi related, but someone posted that on iFunny.
No, she just talks to the aliens. Winners aren't a case. Don't worry, she'll freaking expose it all.
Rena would be a UFO Area 51 psychopath conspiracy person.
Yeah.
It's not a conspiracy, it's real.
It's real.
It's real.
There's a reason they didn't storm Area 51 successfully. Alright.
Yes.
Read.
We're caught up. We caught up from last time.
Yeah.
We're back.
Let's read.
Yes. I'm Shion. Yes.
I'm Shion.
Shion Gaming.
Actually, you're Mion, but you're Shion. But you're Mion.
Me-chan! K-chan, there's Shion. I need to at least clean up the kitchen. Ah! Bah!
I'm glad we didn't click.
Could you imagine if we had an 8-minute conversation with this in the background?
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck that. While I was putting out old newspapers on the floor to absorb the blood, the phone rang. I didn't want to answer, but maybe I should. I should answer it and talk to whoever it was. There was an episode with, oh my god, there was an episode with Tanagashi where I'll do it after I read this line. Hello, this is the Sonozaki residence. I did that every single fucking click.
I know. I noticed it. It's why the fuck is he doing that?
And I was just Connor,
chill. The fuck out.
I'm what do you do? Are you malding? I'm do you want to are you tired? Do you want to be done? I'm why are you fucking doing that, man?
It's funny too, listening back. I'll say something. I have no idea what I mean. I don't know what I'm referring to sometimes. I think there was a joke I cut out. It was I don't know what this means. I'm just cutting it.
You'll say shit. I have it. Hold on. I have it. I love this image. 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 I love this image so much. Get out of here. I don't care about the boy picture. I'm sorry.
The horse image, by the way.
Oh my goodness gracious. Sadako's in this game?
Sadako's in this game.
I forgot.
Oh god, I hope you're ready for this.
I can't wait for Shion to kill Rat. Yeah. I get to be killed by Shion this episode. I also forgot how every single time when I started trying to do the fucking Sadako voice, I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, hey, Jay Leno.
Oh, AJ Leno.
Like, hey.
Well, now you can just go,
Yeah. I'm on the Jay Leno show, yeah. I've noticed I don't have to like summon voices anymore. I can just kind of do them, which is so nice. Thank you for answering. This is Hojo calling. I was surprised to hear the Hojo name, but I realized right away that it was Sadako. What is it, Satoshi? Oh, what's the matter?
No, Satoshi's right behind
Sadako. Buh. Yeah, sorry to call so late. Is Rika not there with you? No? It's a visual gag. Ah, yes. Ever since Sadako Hojo was abandoned, she had been living with Rika Furude. Of course, she'd get suspicious that Rika hadn't returned yet. Ah, yeah. She's here. Oh, she's still there? It's long past dinner time. Oh.
That was great.
It's just all I can think of is the Mr. Incredible picture. He goes from like Smiley to just the like black and white, just like doom face.
That's great. Editor's note. Put the little more to that just in the background. You can do it. It's a black screen. You just put it in the background and it just like slightly make it like 10% visual.
10% opacity.
Oh, you're missing the visual gags too, because there are a couple of visual gags.
I have it minied on my phone.
I saw, dude. I was getting on 400 on my way here, and the fucking dude in front of me. First of all, he doesn't get into the turn lane to get into. He doesn't get into the turn lane to turn onto 400. But what he does, but I'm behind, so he pulls out in front of me, obviously, because fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm in the turn lane, but you get the priority.
Oh, of course.
And then I see right through his back windshield, up to his phone is right in front of him, on the window, playing a YouTube video. I'm like, what?
Like as in front of him?
No, it's vertical. It's vertical.
Yeah, but
it's not even horizontal.
Like in front of him.
It's straight. Like, you know, normally if you had your phone like
yeah, it's off to the side.
It's off to the side, so you can have like your fucking little mini map, right?
Yeah.
No, it's right fucking there. You're right here, and it's right there. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing? It's literally like right on the right. It's where his right hand is on his wheel. It's like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing?
Fucking psychotic. Since I have YouTube Premium through my dad's family plan.
through Aaron's family plan over here.
Hey yo. I can do the little pop out when I'm watching a YouTube video.
Oh yeah.
So I have my GPS because I'm driving for delivery, so I'm going the speed limit anyways. And I have like cruise control on and all that shit. So I have the little mini player that has the video in it. So I'm seeing the visual gags. They're funny. I like them. Because it's like you get maybe one every like 30 minutes or so, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's just you'll be kind of zoned out focusing, and all of a sudden you see a goofy little visual gag, and then you go back to what you're doing. Hey, Sadako, I made too much dinner tonight, so I told Rika-chan to eat here with me. Yeah? Is that so? Oh. Why don't you come over too? I have plenty of food left. Rika-chan has already started eating. Oh, Rika. Alright. I'll clean up a little, then head out. See you shortly. Okay. I'll be here. See ya. Click. So... Oh, well, we could just...
fucking timing here.
we could have played like 5 more minutes last time and then
I think this ends up being tips here, or we cut to yeah,
it's intermission. Well, because we had to leave last time, so it's fair.
True. It was a good stopping point. Yeah.
You think?
Cut that.
You think Rika had a contingency plan with Sadako?
Do I
As in, like, when Rika left, she, like, told Sadako, hey, if I'm not back in this many minutes, call. And if I'm not put on the phone, kill.
No.
You don't think so?
She's not a very bright thinker.
Rika?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Rika's so much smarter than that, then. Is she just stupid?
She is hindered by the plot hole gun. I will say that.
Really?
Just in my opinion.
That's
I probably shouldn't even say that.
No, that's fair. That's
Probably
fair to
shouldn't
say.
even say
It's
that,
fair to
but
say.
it's
It's
like,
fair to say.
There are plenty of things Rika could do, according to your theory.
That she just doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, I guess for me, because Rika's going over there with the intent to kill.
I'd say she's hindered by the plot hole gun, but that's kind of not true. It's kind of just her own fucking mindset.
Well, because, like, I could see Rika being arrogant as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, overconfident as fuck. Because even rolling with my own theory,
You think it's overconfidence?
Well, so rolling with my own theory, right? Mm-hmm. Where Rika's, like, time looping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't. I was going to say it throws out the cum syringe as the time looping device, but technically Rika gets injected with it, so I'm holding on to that one by a thread still. I'm holding on to that by a single thread. I'm holding on to that by a fucking thread still, and you can't stop me.
This is the Golden Gate Bridge being held up by a single fucking steel wire.
Yes, you can't stop me, because technically Shion injects Rika with it. But I'm Rika, right? Mm-hmm. I'm time looping. Like Groundhog Day. You die, you respawn. Mm-hmm. You ever seen Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise?
Yeah, it's based off of manga.
I didn't know that, actually.
All you need is kill.
So, you know he just does a bunch of dumb shit in that movie because he knows he'll die and respawn? Mm-hmm. Rika, I could see do a similar thing. Because she'll know she's time looping at some point, right? So, like, if you know that, like, none of your actions have any consequence, fuck yeah, why not? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get the jump on Shion with my little pepper spray gun. And my little and, like, inject her with the little cum. And you know what? If I get killed, I get killed. I'm back anyways. Maybe I gotta go through however much time to get back to where I was. But guess what? I no skin off my nose.
Well,
you know?
Maybe, but we see in Himatsubushi that the timeline does continue anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like...
But it's like, you know...
The question is, like, whether or not she knows that, and whether or not she's acting off of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is a very fair point to bring up. This is
why, when we're finished with with Higurashi, there's, like, one, like... It's like a epilogue chapter. Mm-hmm. It's called Saikoroshi that we need to read. Okay. So, after chapter 8, there's going to be a short one after that. And then...
Well, because when you get to, like... And this is a big can of worms, so I won't go too far into it. But you, even with something like Edge of Tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. You technically have every death. There's a branch where it keeps going. Mm-hmm. You know, even though you restart and you're like back in the start, there's still the branch where it keeps going, right? So I would assume the same thing applies to Higurashi, where even if, you know, you have like a core branch, if I could draw this in Microsoft Paint, it'd be pretty good. You know, you have your like core branch timeline section that Rika loops in, right? Uh-huh. And then whenever Rika dies, it spikes in whatever direction it keeps going in. Like, I don't think Rika dies and the whole timeline dies with her, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's very obvious that that's not the truth, because that isn't the truth in any of the games. Because Rika's dead in every single game by the end of it, right? But yeah, so I definitely think that, like, the timeline that she's in keeps going even without her.
Yeah.
But she still will repeat back that same, like, core section. Mm-hmm. I think the way that we get the different timelines is Rika repeats back to that core spot. I don't know what point it is. Right? And then she makes different decisions that guide it in different ways. It's kind of like playing through, you know, a story game over and over and over and, like, making a bunch of different decisions for different outcomes. That's my running theory.
Okay.
I mean, we all know what my real running headcanon is. That it's all a TV show.
Wait, it's not
Or like a play or whatever.
Oh, fucking titles. Where?
Soap opera?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. But yeah, that's been my running theory since the end of Onekakushi, when you have the all-cast review session. So really, I'm not trying to figure out what's happening. I'm trying to figure out what's happening in the plot of the TV show that they're all acting in.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to do the whole
change
time.
anything, though.
It doesn't, but I guess my headcanon is that these aren't real events. It's just
Well,
a
I mean,
TV
I
series.
told you this before, right? This is why that's why you're kind of saying this. It's like Ryukishi kind of views some of his characters as like actors in his stories,
Which I think is cool as fuck. I like that.
there's only like
Does Oishi show back up?
oh no Oishi, but there are other characters that are similar to other characters in other works that I will not say because it's a bit. One of them you won't even see for a long time.
But is there somebody that I can LARP pretend that's Oishi in Umineko?
No.
Damn it.
Well, no.
I don't even have
There's
my
no
pretend
one that's even remotely like him. So
No. Oishi's the best.
and
character.
the detective character is a rat. So
Yeah.
no, I'm voicing her. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll have other chances.
Oh, thank God. Keiichi, I've been calling your name for a while. It's Kei-chan's mom.
Oh, Keiichi, I've been calling your name for a while. You have a phone call. It's from Sonozaki-san. It's Brenna, but whatever.
Gamer.
Same difference.
Sonozaki-san, which one? The older sister or the younger one?
I don't know. Ask her yourself. I think it's his dad, but whatever.
Face. Hello? Mion? Or is it Shion?
Every time. Both times.
It's the smash cut to the fucking just
Jungle music.
doom like I'm going to kill you Shion face and jungle music. It's me, Shion. Good evening. Shion, sorry about last night. I got all riled up. He must have been worried about how I hung up the phone so suddenly last night.
It's Shion.
Shion, then Keiichi, then Shion? Mm-hmm. Okay. We're tied to the same fate. Making sure the other is alright is the only way to guarantee our own safety. Yeah, I guess. We absolutely need to share whatever information we have, so that we don't die like Takano-san and Tomatake Flash did. Gulp. I heard Keiichi swallow loudly. Then, let's continue from where we left off. You'll listen without getting angry this time, right? Yeah, I'll be fine. Keiichi agreed to be quiet and listen. I explained the dangerous situation Keiichi was in once again. You notice? She quit calling him Kei-chan?
Mm-hmm.
After she threw Mion into the fucking calm dimension? She keeps calling him Keiichi.
Oh.
Did you know? You notice that?
Was she calling him K-Chat? In her
Yeah.
inner monologue?
I swear to God, yeah. Because she kept the same nickname that Mion had for her, or had for him until she threw Mion in the cum dimension and went crazy, and then now she calls him Keiichi.
All right, editor's note. Fucking verify.
Verify whether I'm right or not. Based. Just like how some evil people in the village attacked Takano-san and Tomatake Flash, they might attack us any day. It was ironic, of course, while I was warning him. I was also the one who made sure the curse would fall upon him. Let's report anything we notice that seems strange. If we connect all the tiny pieces that we have, then just maybe we'll find out who killed them. Or maybe even the truth behind the incidents of the past few years. You're right. You're right about that. Then I'll start, since I suggested it. I feel like somebody has been watching me lately. What? I was making this up. I just wanted him to realize how urgent the situation was. It might be my imagination, but I'll tell you anyway. I think it's just me, but if you feel like you're being watched too, Kei-chan, then maybe it's just not in my head.
Not just.
Fuck. It's not just in my head. Well, don't worry. At the very least, everything's fine with me. It seemed like nothing had happened to Keiichi today, at least. Now that the heads of all the three families were gone, it was possible the curse system had been destroyed entirely. If that was the case, then Keiichi might not be attacked after all. But if there was someone who did want to attack him, that meant part of the system was still alive. In other words, my mission wouldn't be accomplished just yet. Keiichi is like a litmus test in this situation. I'd know whether or not all my enemies were gone, depending on if Keiichi got bitten. He sure is a very useful man. Little does she know, she's the new curse lady, woman, evil killer.
Yeah.
So she kills herself.
I guess. High five, I guess. I don't know. What?
I don't know. I just want to know who falls out the window at the end of
Oh yeah.
Meikashi. It's
Oh,
gotta be fucking Shion, right? It's in her apartment.
Right.
Maybe it's Kasai.
Kasai took the fall.
He put the green wig on and jumped out the window.
Quite literally took the fall.
Hey, yeah.
Cut that.
Don't cut that. That's gonna be a joke that I hear again in like a year and a half and go underrated joke, and then keep listening. After that, I went along with what Keiichi said. I made sure he was fearful of Mion, as well as all of the three families. I explained to him that the possibility that the whole village was involved. And that the curse of Yashiro-sama might be some sort of system. Then I remembered Shion wouldn't know too much about the disappearance of the mayor, so I continued. I just heard this myself. Is it true that Uncle Kimiyoshi went missing? You mean the mayor? Wait, Shion, you haven't heard? I don't know anything. I just overheard my father talking about it on the phone again.
Well, I don't know. I like how you said it.
Shion would never know anything. Yeah, actually, last night, after the meeting, he didn't come home, so the whole village was in a panic. Okay, that was Shion, whoops.
Keiichi, then Shion.
Yeah. As in, I don't know anything was Keiichi, and then, yeah, actually, Shion. No?
No. That's Shion. Keiichi, Shion.
Fuck.
You mean the mayor? Wait, Shion, you haven't heard? Keiichi. Shion. Keiichi. Shion.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I forgot that Keiichi, like, actually knows things because of, like, Oishi at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Last night after the meeting, he didn't come home, so the whole village was in a panic. They searched all over Hinamizawa, but if they found him, then I haven't heard. The police should be searching for him as well. Why didn't you tell me something that important right away? Sorry, I thought you already knew. I didn't want to hide it or anything. Kei-chan, what should I do? What's wrong? Tell me. We're not keeping secrets from each other, right? What a dubious little creature. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't mean to hide it. What? Shion.
Keion. Wait, what did you just do? Keiichi, Shion,
Keiichi. And then Shion.
This is Keiichi.
Again?
This is Keiichi.
Shion? Keiichi? Shion?
Kei-chan, what should I do? What's wrong? Tell me. We're not keeping secrets or shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Shion, because the
didn't mean to hide
conversation
it.
got turned around because they started talking about Kimiyoshi and like a bunch of other stuff, so she wouldn't have time to say it. and then back to Keiichi. Because Keiichi's like, it's fine, don't worry about it, we're on the same side.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Dude, this chapter.
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck this phone call.
I was too busy trying to look at my progress bar to pay attention. Sorry.
Fuck this phone call. I'm sorry.
Cut all of that.
I didn't mean to hide it. It was just that, well, the conversation got turned around and... We're on the same side, right? I won't get mad, so just tell me. Uncle Kimiyoshi, I told him everything. Old man Kimiyoshi, he's someone you feel comfortable confiding in, Shion. Yes, he would. When I was little, he was really nice to me. All I did was play tricks on him, but he would always just smile. He listened to anything I had to say. He was such a kind person. Smash cut to Shion hanging him in her basement.
Yeah. Just a silent cut to him, his feet swaying side to side.
His old man loafers flopped onto the ground. Thinking about when we were playing with Tanagashi, and Keiichi would be like, I love these wonderful days, and then I would say smash cut to Keiichi beating someone to death with a bat. Very similar energy right now. Calm down, Shion. It's not like he's dead, right?
It's almost like it.
Don't lose
rhymes.
heart so easily.
It's almost like
I'm a poet, and I didn't know it.
Ryukishi knew what he was doing when he
Goodbye.
was showing you
Gorp?
what it looks like when you're
Gior?
on the other side of Keiichi. His madness.
Gorp?
The madness that Keiichi was experiencing in Onikakushi, haha.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's crazy. I'm in a good mood today. I finished school. Life is good. Keiichi tried to make me feel better, but he had no idea what was actually going on. It really made me laugh.
Line of the fucking book. Line of the fuck of Higurashi, by the way. That's the line. But he had no idea what was going on. It really made me laugh. You know what, Shion? Me too. I really feel that. I can really relate here.
It's Keiichi in every chapter. It's Keiichi in every fucking game, man.
Also, you.
No! Oh shit. And that night, I told the mayor that we snuck into the ritual storehouse.
I got
Also-
real confused. I was looking at OBS, and when I saw the mouse move over, it's like, how the fuck is that working?
That someone saw us and was out to get us. Does the mayor know how absurdly Takano-san and Tomatake Flash died? Yes, he knew about it. I told him that they died by Oyashiro-sama's curse, and that I could be made a sacrifice to calm his anger. I just said it straight out. Right. What then? Uncle Kimiyoshi didn't get angry. He smiled, then told me that if I was remorseful about it, there was no way I'd be demoned away. He was really smiling, and he told me to leave it to him. That's true. That's canon.
True.
I actually got a little sad while
She's not
saying
lying.
that. Uncle Kimiyoshi had been so reliable. I was so happy when he said that he would protect Shion.
And it's because she's not lying that it's her downfall, undoing.
I was truly happy. If only he hadn't said anything to insult Satoshi-kun.
I wouldn't have killed him.
When do I get to have,
He's already giggling. I don't know what he's saying.
Why would I say that, man? Why would I say that? That's not funny.
What are you gonna say? What? What?
I was gonna say, when do I get to have my God-given right to have, yandere obsessed
You can stop there.
girlfriend,
You can
but
stop
not
there.
girlfriend, who kills people for insulting me after I died because of her.
Don't worry, I'll just inject Crystal with the cum syringe and you'll have what you want.
Yeah!
Bleep that out
Finally,
so
dude.
it doesn't sound as bad as it does.
See, in context of the
I'll
game.
just inject your girlfriend with a cum syringe. That's a metaphor for my penis.
Oh, shit! He's pulling his cock out!
It's so bad. Cut
Yeah,
that.
but it's relevant with our context of the cum syringe that makes you kill yourself really hard.
Can we stop? Let's one.
I got one more. Have you seen the picture that's from, it's like furry hentai, but it's cropped, and it's the jar, and it says like jar of honey that makes you come really hard, like super, super hard, like crazy hard, please read. And it's like opened and there's a bunch of like honey flowing out of it. I love that image. That picture is really good.
I've never seen that image, and I am not going to try and see that image.
I don't give a shit about the full. It's the jar, because the jar gets reposted a lot on iFunny. It's a reaction image people use. Someone will post something horny, and then it's just the jar of honey that makes you come really hard, awooga really hard. Do not use.
Get through this show. Oh my god.
It's all my fault.
I'm gonna be here till midnight.
Because I confessed everything. Hey, you know I get focused in the further we go. It's usually the first one I get my goofs out. Stop it, Shion. It's not your fault. No, it is my fault. I told him our secret. Uncle Kimiyoshi found out about everything, so he had to get killed. It was right after I confessed to him, after all. He disappeared the same night, and he told me everything was gonna be alright. It was such a strange feeling. I wasn't upset at all, but as I pretended to be upset and muttered words of prayer for Kimiyoshi's safety, I started to feel that emotion growing inside me. I was only pretending to be distressed to fool Keiichi, yet the emotion I feigned began welling up inside me. It felt like I was being consumed by that emotion. I was only pretending to be retarded. So the words coming from my mouth weren't words I intentionally said. They were words that what? Oh. They were words that consuming emotion forced me to say. It was like someone else inside of me was doing the talking instead, and I was just watching that someone talk from a short distance away. I should never have told him. All of this should have only been our fault. Only the four of us. It wasn't something I should have told somebody else. He got killed because I told him. He got killed because he knew. He got killed because I confessed to him. Hey, stop. If they were doing that, then they would have obviously killed you before killing the mayor. It doesn't make sense. You or I should have been killed first. Why would other people die before us? It does make sense. They must be planning to kill us last of all. What? I can't believe we're replaying Watanagashi right now.
Yeah, it's so crazy, bro.
That's insane.
Word for word.
Word for word, the same copy. Ryukishi went, I gotta hit the 10,000 word limit, and went to Watanagashi and went, Control C, Control V.
Uh-huh.
They start out by killing those we're close to, and after they've caused us so much pain, then they'll kill us. That must be what they're doing. What I just said scared even me. Buh. Shion comes on. Killing our loved ones first to harm us emotionally, and only then kill... What? And only then kill us at the... Oh. Killing our loved ones first to harm us emotionally, and only then kill us at the height of our suffering. Whoa. I felt something crawling up my spine.
Oh my god, Shion.
Shion's so based. That's awesome! It's an awesome idea! I must not be human anymore. I really am a demon. A human could never think of such a cruel thing.
Such cool things.
Close enough. That would be one incredible hell. Your close friend dying Your close friends dying one at a time after being tortured. And after all that, you yourself get killed. What a great way to destroy somebody's life. Why am I getting so excited about this? Because I could get going with that plan right away. Shion's the type of motherfucker that would be like, I go out to a college town bar and kill myself in front of a group of 8 frat boys to permanently change the course of their life.
Oh my god. She would do that too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's very on brand for her character. What?
Keiichi.
Keiichi? Oh, Rika-chan. It's Rika-chan. What? What did you say just now?
Keiichi.
Oh, yeah. Well, the truth is, I told her about it. I told Rika-chan today.
Yeah.
What if Rika's the killer?
Damn. That's crazy.
Why'd you react like that, man?
That was my genuine reaction to that. That's crazy, bro.
Okay. But he tells Rika, and then Rika mysteriously shows up at the Sonozaki main household to kill Shion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's doing it to, like, perpetuate the curse, though. I think it's revenge for Kimiyoshi.
Think she killed Tomatake Flash and, Miho Takano? Think she dragged Takano's body all the way out to the Gifu Mountains and burned her in a barrel?
I mean, she could do it.
You really think so?
I mean,
She's a little fucking child this tall.
She walked those guys to the prefectural police department when they were gonna shit themselves.
Yeah, but there's only one way you could get Takano to follow you into the Gifu Mountains.
Desserts?
Dessert?
Information about the curse of Oyashiro-sama.
Yes.
Takano killed Tomatake Flash. And Tatanagoroshi, at least.
Say what?
I said Takano killed Tomatake Flash and Tatanagoroshi, at least.
Yeah?
I know Watanagashi is the exception chapter, but in Tatanagoroshi.
The exception chapter? Did I say that?
No, it says that at the start of Watanagashi. At some point in Watanagashi, it says something about it being an exception. And we've also discussed that it is like an exception. Watanagashi, not Tatarigoroshi.
Watanagashi is the... Well, yeah, it is the exception chapter.
That's
I
what
guess,
I'm saying, yeah.
but it depends on what you mean by that.
Everything. It's actually a different game in Onikakushi and Tatanagoroshi.
Because Tomatake and Takano are still dead.
Yeah. Takano kills Tomatake in Tatanagoroshi and Onikakushi. Full stop.
For what purpose?
She's weird.
I mean, she is.
Yandere GF. Thoughts? That's a solid defense.
I hate you. I hate your retarded fucking bullshit. That's crazy. Oh, okay, great, thanks. That's fucking great. Theory crafting there, buddy.
I mean, she just loved him so much. She had to... You know? Maybe Rika traded information of the ritual storehouse.
Is there a behavior that we have observed Takano doing that might explain her...
I don't know, her weird obsession with, like, ritual killing and, like, cutting people open and torture devices.
That's a good one. You want to move from there? I mean, she's really obsessed with all this Hinamizawa fucking cult bullshit.
Yeah, but that's a given, right?
Is it?
Yeah!
What do you mean it's a given?
That's a given!
What's a given mean? What does that mean?
Takano? When I say... Maybe Takano killed him because she's like weird yandere GF, right?
Uh-huh.
That directly translates to Takano very easily could have become so obsessed with the curse of Oyashiro-sama, especially after entering the ritual storehouse and seeing all of her theories confirmed, that to continue the curse of Oyashiro-sama, she decides to kill Tomatake Flash.
Holy shit! Maybe you actually fucking said that instead of Takano's just a crazy bitch! Like, what are you... I'm going insane here! How the fuck are those two things equal? What?
You want to be really mad?
I am mad!
Like, every time I've said that since Onekakushi, that's basically what I'm talking about. If I go, like, character is goofy aha, that directly translates to I have an in-depth reason for why I feel that way.
Keep reading, I'm gonna go piss.
He's so mad he got up. He left. He left. I need to write the character docket, man. Rika-chan? You mean Rika-chama? The one from the Furude Shrine?
Yes, Rika-chan. I felt so scared and uneasy that I did it. I told Rika-chan.
What did she say?
The cat is worrying too much. I'll do something about it for sure. That's what Rika-chan said. I'm sorry, Shion. I'm a bit worried about Rika-chan.
All right. If you're that concerned, then don't worry about me. Please go find out whether she's safe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll call you again tomorrow at the same time. When I do, you'll know I'm all right.
Yeah, I got it. I'll be waiting. Okay, bye. Sorry. I'm hanging up.
Keiichi hung up roughly. What a hilarious conversation with Keiichi. Everything was just too damn funny. Keiichi Mayabara, go ahead and struggle helplessly. Run all over the village and see if the curse is still alive. Go ahead and see if my enemies are still around. I laughed for a while and then calmed down. I'd already got rid of the bicycles and shoes belonging to Rika and Sadako. My house was, for the moment, taken care of. I could expect Keiichi to run around in a panic. To ask for help from someone, then ultimately come to me on.
You are unironically like a woman.
What?
Halo Master 90443 here. I've never had the fucking warmth of a woman, but I know this is unironically. So you know what this, like, the whole dynamic is supposed to be here, right? It's like you're supposed to make theories and I'm supposed to, like, you know, prod and poke them, right? If you never say what you mean, how am I supposed to talk to you? Unironically, a woman! Acting like a woman. Like, come on! I'm here, 1800s misogyny. What are you doing?
I've been meaning to make the character docket. I was gonna finish the semester, I'm gonna make the character docket. And you're gonna read the character docket, and you're gonna want to kill yourself. Because you're gonna see these just breakdowns of characters.
I'm gonna,
you're going to be like,
your IQ in my head.
The whole time.
Your IQ in my head is gonna jump from like fucking 75 to like 120. I'm gonna like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking murder you. We're in the answer arcs! That... You know that, like, the whole point of recording this and then uploading it is so that we can, like, look back at our thoughts on the previous and then, like, compare it to the future, right?
That's what I've been doing, yeah. I've been having a great time with Onekakushi and Watanagashi doing that.
How else am I supposed to react to this? I
don't know. I thought you knew.
No one! You said nothing! I can't read your mind!
You know what this is? You know what this is?
I can't fucking believe you.
You know what this is?
I thought you were literally fucking moron. An idiot.
You just thought I was dumb the
Yes!
whole time?
You've been saying...
You know what this is? This is...
I swear to God, if you saw Umineko, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so angry, because I was fully expecting us to get to Umineko, and you not to know anything. And then I would have to, when it actually tells you things, I would have to point it out, and like when it gives you the answers that are not very clearly answers, But when it gives it to him, I would have to be like, hey, by the way, this is what these are? Because you're too stupid to actually understand this.
You know what this is? This is... I listened to the Nakey Jakey album, Rom-Com.
Uh-huh.
And I said, oh yeah, Rom-Com's really good. I like that album. And then you smash cut to the fully organized, spaced out, like, 500 to 600 word review of the album I had, in depth of each song, each individual song with different ratings. Like, I said, yeah, I like Pine Meadow or Pine Barren?
Pine Barrens.
I like Pine Barrens. I gave it a 5 out of 10. I like that song though. It's good. Uh-huh. But I have like a lot of reasons of why I think it's like a 5, objectively like 5 out of 10, and not like, you know, it's good. I'd listen to it. I recommend it. But like, here's the actual, like, you're gonna cry when I write the Higurashi character document.
You're gonna have to wait to reveal it until I'm like here, and then I'm gonna be rereading it. I'm gonna fucking press record. I'm gonna be.
Dude, I can write this between this time and next Higurashi. Because I'm done. Uh-huh. As I said, I finished all my homework. I'm done until January. I can play Snoot Game, and I can write the Higurashi document. I can write my manifesto.
I mean, this is why I haven't... I have lowered my expectations so low. You were only pretending to be retarded, and then I actually thought you were retarded.
Well, it's because when we're playing the game, I'm like, okay, let's read through the game, let's play through the game, right? We'll tangent about something funny or like shoot the shit or like whatever. But I was like, if we're gonna do like a whole character breakdown, we could save it for the recap, for like theories and like shit like that, because that's what the recap's about, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So I've just kind of been holding it all in.
Oh my god.
You're gonna read the character manifesto and you're going to have like an aneurysm. You're going to die.
You're gonna like say the correct answer. I'm gonna be like, why the fuck? Why were you saying this entire time? Why weren't you just talking saying this? Why were you saying fucking? What's the fucking movie? Why does the movie I keep trying to think of?
Hot Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz. Why do you keep saying Hot Fuzz when you actually thought this? It's like, I'm going to pull my hair out. I'm gonna pull your hair out. I'm gonna shave your fucking head. Cause you deserve it! Like, what the fuck?
You're making me feel silly. What?
So, oh my god.
Would you like to get something straight before we start?
There's nothing to get straight. We can...
Are you sure? You don't have any questions? Comments? Concerns?
I'm nothing but concerned.
Did you really think I was just stupid?
Yes! I unironically thought you were gonna get blindsided by literally everything.
Did you watch me play Chicken Police?
No.
Okay.
I couldn't be there because I was either working or some bullshit.
That's right, yeah. I solved the, like, twist of Chicken Police in the first, like, 30 minutes. I assume you don't care about spoilers.
I don't care.
Spoiler alert for Chicken Police. Great game, you should go play it. It's, like, probably $20-$30 on Steam. Really fun. The spoiler alert is the woman that hires you for the case because she has, like, a crazy stalker. Mm-hmm. It's because the guy that she was married to, the mob boss, had a twin brother that killed him, replaced him, pretended to be him, and then had like split personality. And so he was struggling between pretending to be his brother and actually being himself. And so he was like so dissociated from the two that like, while pretending to be his brother and being married to Natasha, his actual personality, who was himself before he became his brother, was like writing hate letters and like stalking Natasha because of how mad he was that his brother was with this girl and he wasn't. And literally after meeting the character one time and like hearing everything about them, I was like, this dude's gotta be like a twin or something. I was like, he's gotta be a twin, or he's gotta be like, you know, on some like weird personality disorder thing. That was just right. And then when like the further the game went, like you get to the part where you're like going through the medical ward.
Did you really not see like my slow descent into just depression with this playthrough as you just kept saying, she's just crazy, bro. She's just crazy. Every single time I asked you a fucking question!
I noticed you started expecting less, and I was like, oh, cool. I just kept going.
Oh, cool, I don't have to do so much work.
Because in the back of my head, I'm going to write the character docket. And that's going to be what you want. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, on recording. 3:25 p.m. December 7th, 2022.
This is what the Watanagashi recap's gonna be.
I am going to write this character docket.
It's gonna be placed great for the upload. It's terrible placement for the recording.
I am going to write this character document and theory page and craft all this shit out, and you are going to get everything you've wanted the whole time in one burst. And you're gonna realize that I've put more thought into this than haha go burr. It's just so much easier on recording.
This is unironically how I thought you were fucking...
No, it's just so much easier on recording to go, yes, Shion, haha, yandere GF, and then keep reading.
You know how hard the hard-headed episode, did you watch that one?
Yeah, I just...
You know how hard I pulled that out of you? You saw how hard I had to pull that out of you. I unironically thought
You know what the best part was? You know what the best part about that episode is? The whole time you're like, yeah, but what was Mion trying to say? In the back of my head, I'm like, there's no way he's looking for me to say, like, Mion's trying to say this.
You thought I was stupid.
I was like, there's no way the answer he's looking for is the obvious Mion likes Keiichi and she's trying to tell Keiichi that she likes him. I was like, there's no way that's what he wants. I was like, that's way too easy.
So retarded, I thought you actually just didn't see it. I unironically thought you were that dense.
I thought you wanted something else. I was like, there's no way he wants, like, the obvious, like, Mion's and
I want
Keiichi.
your thoughts. I want you to say what you're thinking. I don't want what you think I want. I want your thoughts. I want to know what's going on in your head. I'm so glad we're not in Umineko right now. Do you know how I would be even more... I was talking
You
about...
would kill yourself if this
I was talking
in
about
Umineko.
earlier how I would have killed myself if we had started with Umineko. I would have fucking killed us both.
Yeah.
It would have been a fucking
murder-homicide, yeah. Or
Murder-suicide.
murder-suicide, yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, Tyler, I'm gonna write this docket and you're gonna, like, splooge when you see it. I'm gonna write this docket, it's gonna be formatted, it's gonna look nice, there's gonna be drawings, there's gonna be a conspiracy board. You're gonna come on impact.
Let's continue reading.
You want me to, like, catch you up on where I'm at or anything? Or?
We can save it for the recap. It'll be after Hallmat. Now I'm just gonna, it'll be after Hallmat.
I can write it before Hallmat. What? When you see this Higurashi, like, document I'm gonna make, you're on our, like...
I'm gonna keep my expectations low, just so I'm actually surprised. I'm still surprised by it, because Jesus
Every
Christ.
neuron in your brain of, like, the what is Conor thinking about Higurashi is going to be fired when I make this document.
It's so funny, we'll go through scenes, he should say something here, and he says nothing. I'm like, okay, I guess we'll cover it later.
And you know what I do during those scenes? I go... and then I put it in the back pocket and I keep reading.
From now on.
Yes, I can. After Meakashi.
I can't believe.
After Meakashi.
I can't believe I pulled that shit out of you and you didn't realize. Maybe he wants to hear my thoughts. I've even like. I need to get off. I need to get off this. So I just.
No, it's okay. 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 We have time.
My fucking god.
I'm telling you. I'm going to start, because now that it's fresh, I'm going to start this fucking board today. With the end of Meakashi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start this
It was
board
so
today.
funny, you fucking made the Google Docs note
I just
thing,
haven't put
and it was
anything in it
empty.
yet.
It was like,
Yeah.
my first assumption was, he's got school, so he can't really focus on it. And
Yeah.
the other one was like, he's not going to put that much on there, so I'm not really worried. I unironically thought you were retarded.
No.
Alright.
Tyler, I'm gonna time you out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never realized that I do this in real life as well, where I just front being stupid all the time. Have you never caught on to that?
If you were actually stupid, I wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah.
Good.
But you've watched me introduce
that
myself.
sounds so much worse than it.
No, but
than
it's
what I
true.
mean.
But it's true. I know exactly what you're saying. You've watched me introduce myself to new people and see that I act like a dumb retard himbo man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I do my first impression. You watched me do this throughout my life.
This is on.
It's
is
on
on
brand.
level with the in school thing. When we went to public school thing, it's like you just forget who I am. You forget who you're sitting next to. You've forgotten who you sat next to for the past 80 hours.
I forgot that you just want to hear what's going on and it doesn't have to be right or wrong. I forgot. It's not a school assignment. I don't have to be right. I forgot.
Maybe this is a bit on me because I just kept giving you shit for being wrong.
No, I
but
forgot. I forgot.
we were both homeschooled, remember?
We made a breakthrough. We had a breakthrough in our session today.
I was coping so hard.
He was on so much copium. He actually thought I was just stupid. He really thought that I just had no idea what was going on. And that I was so lost. Not only that I didn't know what was going on, but that I had no theories. I had no theories. I had no ideas. I had no characters. I had no connections.
You gotta give a little. I put a little bit in here. You gotta give a little out. Okay, we gotta have an equal exchange here.
As after Meakashi. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make the document.
Mm-hmm.
You're now gonna be on page with me. And then I can start working off of that.
Okay.
Because I can make the document
I
public.
can actually address your fucking theory.
Yes.
That isn't just she's just fucking crazy, bro.
So I can make it like viewer only, make the document public. It can get attached.
Google Docs, whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, I had a burp. It can get attached to whatever recap episode it's on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
I'll just put it in the video, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
You can put it in the video. Well, because you can have it set up to where only people with the link can view it. They can't edit it. They can just look at it.
Yeah.
So people can scroll through it and do all that shit. And by people, I mean you and me, and maybe someone.
Maybe James someday.
Yes.
I'll convince him eventually.
Yes. And then boom, there's the doc that you can scroll through, and I can like update it.
If I convince you, James, hi.
Welcome to the Tyler tries to kill himself episode.
I've already done it. It's just gotta take effect.
You've already syringed yourself when I walked out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't, man. You really just thought I was sitting here just zero brain, just off. I don't know.
I had nothing to work off of, bro.
No, it's fair. It's fair. I'm not saying you're out of place. I was just like, he really went. When did you give up? Did you give up at Watanagashi or Tatanagaroshi?
Just keep watching. Just watch the.
Do you give up at Watanagashi?
I don't think I give up in Watanaga. I don't know when. I think it was just a gradual. Just.
I feel like
It
you
literally
tapped
was just.
out.
It was literally just a gradual.
I feel like you
anything out of
tapped
this guy.
out at the start of Tatanagaroshi.
Might have been, yeah.
I think Watanagashi is what ended your career.
I'm gonna give you such a hard time with Umineko. Oh my god.
Because I feel like it kind of went like this, right? Onikakushi, and then like the end of Onikakushi, and then like Watanagashi, and then Watanagashi. And then we hit Tatanagaroshi,
No, it was
and
like-
it like flatlined.
It was like Onikakushi.
yeah, and then it flatlined.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah.
And then it flatlined after fucking Tatari. At Tatari.
But we did the decipher thing in Tatanagaroshi. It was cool.
Yeah,
We got to see the Ryukishi author notes.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna. It's a good thing I don't have any voices until like the end of this until we're done recording. So you can just I can just sit here and steam.
I'm trying to think if I want to like. I don't know how to like formulate anything to give you for right now.
I literally just wanted your thoughts as you thought. I just wanted you to read something on the page that was like a cool revelation, and you'd be like, "Oh, so that must mean X. That must mean that." What's something? What's something?
I'm still trying to think about the Shion Mion thing. I'm glad that they distinguished the tattoo because I thought that like.
Yeah,
when they
Mion / Shion has a tattoo, and
when they talked about the Shion Mion thing, I had every single thought I've ever had about Mion fractured for a second, which is why I kept asking about do they really give them a distinction? Because every single thing I've ever thought about Mion, I went, holy shit, has it actually been Shion this whole time? And then there's the tattoo distinction, and I was like,
there's a difference too with how I've been giving you answers for shit too. Like I unironically have just been telling you things,
and it's nice because it fills my shit. I like that.
But I'm not supposed to be. I thought you were too stupid, so I had to tell you.
You're filling my board.
All right, we need to continue. We've been on this tangent for long enough.
Okay, I can barrel through the rest of this just for you, big guy. He really thought I was just dumb. He thought I was just a silly little
Audience
guy.
poll of the one other person who's gone through this entire thing. Did you think he was as dumb as I thought he was? Because I don't know, he might.
I'm pretty dumb on the recording. I literally messaged Tyler. I was like, if I didn't know who I was, I would bully myself in the comments on the recording.
This is why I was like giving you shit when you said this. Like I was like, I was making some stupid joke. I would bully you so hard if only
I wasn't
holding back my power level.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you're gonna get this document and you're gonna be so happy. The first thing that's gonna happen, I'm gonna make this, you're gonna see it. Your first reaction is going to be, you're gonna look at the little number page in the bottom left and you're gonna go, are you fucking kidding me? And you're gonna be so angry. You're going to
give like timestamps in the videos too. Like this is when I thought this.
You're gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so angry. He's gonna be so mad. I'm so excited for you to see the cork board. I have like a whole cork board drawn.
We're repeating it again.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm very excited for you to see what I got cooking. He's gonna 180 in his thought process, man. More than likely, the youth group would end up looking for Rika like they did with the mayor. I'd probably have to endure another long night again, knowing nobody would find her. I decided to wait until the phone rang. I killed time by watching TV until it did. She killed Sadako at this point already, right? Because she mentioned she got rid of Sadako's bike and Sadako's shoes. With Rika-chan shit?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't get to, like, see how she kills Sadako?
Oh, do we? We got to see how Rika-chan dies. You don't think we're going to see how Sadako-chan dies?
That's what I thought, but I thought it was weird that she already got rid of, like, Rika and Sadako's shit.
You're going to get so much less out of me now. I'm going to be so... There's going to be so many more just questions that are answers that are questions.
Hold on. No. Give it to me straight for the rest of Meakashi. Until you were on my page, give it to me straight like I was stupid before. She already said that she threw away Sadako's shoes and clothes and bike and everything. Mm-hmm. So Sadako's already dead at this point, right? I would assume. Because she kills Rika. Sadako calls. She tells Sadako come over for dinner. Sadako goes, okay, bet. She calls Keiichi. And then she disposes of everything else in her house so that her house is clean, including Sadako's shoes and bike. Okay.
Before long.
Because I thought that was really weird that we just kind of glided over Shion killing Sadako. I was like, that's strange. I don't like that. So I'm assuming we're gonna like jump back to when she kills Sadako. Or flashback, if I had to guess. Kei-chan, are you serious? I'm gonna get really mad if this is a joke. I scolded Keiichi for suspecting that Rika had disappeared.
Oh shit, I have a voice!
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Rena's in this game.
Me-chan, if it really is a joke, don't get mad, smile. It would be a joke after all. Oh, we need to make sure whether it's a joke or not.
I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Sorry for getting upset.
It is not just copy paste. It is. There's a bit just cut.
Rena rebuked me. Rebuked?
Booped.
Rebooped. She rebooped me. While she looked quiet, I felt that she could be very terrifying under her skin. I had no basis for that impression, but I still felt that way. Maybe even biases. I just didn't like her. I had disliked her ever since that rainy day at the bus stop.
Talked about Satoshi
Yeah.
having thing at the bed.
Yeah. Thank you. See, because, like, some stuff I don't remember, not because I wasn't paying attention, but because
Oh
I'm
yeah, that's
literally just
normal.
stupid.
That's fucking normal.
Yeah.
I can talk about that
Okay,
shit.
okay. I want to make sure that you don't just, like, cold turkey me now. Yeah, because it's when she's talking to Satoshi. No, she's talking about Satoshi.
I
to
would not have
Mion.
said the fucking the plot gun thing earlier today. I would not have said anything
The plot gun
about-
thing is fair as fuck, though, because I already thought it was going to be some dumb bullshit. I've been very nervous about plot holes in this story so far, because I'm really enjoying it.
The plot holes are inconsequential to the actual story.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
Because the premise changes later on.
I like that. That makes me feel better.
So when the plot hole is introduced, it doesn't matter now because the premise is different.
Yeah, because
It still kind of fucks with the past,
Yeah,
but for the future, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because they're talking about Shion didn't like her after Shion met with Rena, and Rena talked about Satoshi with the Oyashiro-sama's curse and Satoshi experiencing the curse. And then Rena had experienced the curse the same way, and then Shion experienced the same curse as those two.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
Makes
like...
you think that when Shion's because you have the demon
Mhm.
theory, like the
Genetic demon?
Yeah, I was gonna say congenital. I don't think that's right. The genetic demon thing,
Yes.
which what makes you think, like if it's a genetic thing, then why does Satoshi have it? And maybe if it's a town genetics thing, maybe that makes sense.
Why
That
does...
Satoshi has it? But
If it's a town thing... Did Rena...
but then
Rena went from Hinamizawa to wherever the fuck back to Hinamizawa, right?
yeah,
Okay. Because I was going to say if it's a town genetic, why does Rena have it? But then Rena was born in Hinamizawa. She wasn't born outside of Hinamizawa.
but then think again.
Keiichi has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So why it can't be a town thing because Keiichi moves to Hinamizawa. He
It
wasn't
can't
born
be
and raised in
a
Hinamizawa.
it can't be
A town genetic.
a town genetic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be a town thing though. But what kind of how?
Yeah, like weird town miasma curse thing. But like, you know, it's the fluoride in the water.
The swamp water.
It's the Onikafuchi
It's the
fart blast.
It's the Onikafuchi swamp water that they all drink in.
Yeah. The Okefenokee?
Just be glad we don't live on the Okefenokee. We might have Hinamizawa syndrome. Okefenokee syndrome.
At least I would have a gator, man. I love those guys.
Just buy one.
I love reptiles. How am I gonna put gator in this apartment?
Just do it. I don't know. You got a deck. You got a whole closet over there too.
He would eat Jordan's dogs.
Good.
Oh shit, he's right.
Good. Fuck those assholes.
How should I put it? I was at a loss for how to explain. Ah, that was it. I found a good example. When I was little, I always wanted to play tennis. I had my relatives take me to a tennis court, and they all praised my skill. I was doing nothing more than hitting a ball with a racket, but they told me I was talented, and that made me happy. When I went to school, I told my classmates I played tennis, and they told me that I was talented too. Then, one of my classmates, who was usually very quiet, said she also played tennis. Not only did she play, but she took lessons. Although I'd bragged about my serve, I was no match for her. I felt lonely and insulted that everyone was paying attention to her and not me. She was usually very quiet, but suddenly,
I realized that she knew more and had a lot more experience than me.
You know, cut this. When you were texting me about listening through it again, I went to a part where I listened to the hard-headed episode again. And I listened back to that. It's like, wow, this came across, the way I was trying to pull that out of you and the way you answered came across a lot better in the recording. Because I fully thought when I pulled that out of you, you were like getting mad at me or something. I don't remember what exactly it was, but it was just like, it was like negative feedback. It's like, okay. I don't know why this is such a fucking big deal, but okay.
I will tell you this.
But it came across in the recording a lot better. It was like, oh, I got the question. I got the answer to the question I wanted. And I was like, oh, you're answering it in a cool way.
Yeah.
In a cool, like, I actually know what I'm talking about kind of way. And I was like, oh, this is actually not as bad as I thought it was.
I'll tell you this. I have never at any point during Higurashi been like, I'm pissed off at Tyler, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, I mean...
You know, like, I'll say, I hate you, I'm going to kill you.
It was when we were starting the recording. It was with Tanagashi. After we got through Onikakushi, it was like, I was still in the, I don't know if he's going to be happy keep me doing this the entire time.
Suspect if Higurashi's going to be good or not.
Yeah.
No, I at no point have been like, I hate you, Tyler, for what you do and go fuck yourself. Yeah. Now, I'll tell you that because it's funny, but no, I have not actually mauled it at you while doing Higurashi.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
It's just my problem is that I don't articulate my thoughts well if someone doesn't have the absolute full same book that I do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I need to hand you a Bible. No.
Oh, well,
I need to hand you my Bible so you understand what I'm saying.
I guess so. But you can assume I have your Bible because I already know everything that happened.
But you know everything that happens in the game. You don't know how I got there, right? Like, I can't call Shion, call Shion the Rizzler, and then you're just like, all right, well, I know exactly how he got there, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I need to, like, explain why I'm calling Shion the Rizzler, because I might be right, but you could just be like, how the fuck did
What the fuck do you even mean by that? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Because then if you're like, well, what are you talking about? I'm gonna go, she's just a Rizzler, you know? That's all it is. She's just a Rizzler.
That's the problem, right there.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's why I do that. That is your answer to why I do that. Is because you don't have my index of definitions already prepped in your hand. Mm-hmm. And so when you're like, well, what does it mean? I'm like, yonder AGF, man.
Good couples therapy session. Let's get moving.
We've been doing good so far. We've really had a breakthrough this week.
Rena at the bus stop was just like that. I thought of myself as a demon now. I'd awakened a part of me that was half human and half demon, the part that lived in Onigafuchi village. In fact, I'd already stepped into a world where normal humans couldn't go. She's so edgy. I'd already surpassed my human limits. I feel like I'm reading Raiden from fucking Metal Gear Rising.
She would be fucking Raiden. Oh, make that image. Editor note, make that fucking image.
Shion's the type of motherfucker that's like, Kasai, turn off my boo-womp inhibitors.
Not Kasai, it'd be Irie, turn off my boo-womp inhibitors.
Because he's a doctor.
Yeah. But fuck, I'm not into Mindspace, so I can do voices. It's Satoko, but Shion-san. Wait, boo-womp inhibitors? What does that mean? I can't.
And Shion throat punches him.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought of myself as a superior being, having transcended the realm of mortals.
It's ironic because
Then Rena comes on screen.
It's ironic because this is the same thought process Keiichi has in Tatanagoshi when he kills Teppei.
It's true. He's a beast, chasing down his prey.
Rules of nature!
You know?
I'm gonna.
You want to just cut that and then put the actual.
I was just gonna play the music louder so it actually sounded like you knew how to sing.
Maybe it's just that, like, Hinamizawa aphrodisiac. Where you get the taste of blood once and enter your alter ego and then kill everyone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But when my eyes met with Rena Ryugu, I felt what I did a long time ago with tennis. Why? Why did I feel that way with Rena? I'd heard that in the animal world, during battle, animals glare at each other to display their strength. Only humans have to punch or kick each other to feel superiority or inferiority. Most animals can tell just by glaring at each other. In that case, could it be the same with Rena?
Me-chan, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I haven't slept since yesterday, you know. Sorry.
Ooh.
We're here. Interesting. She tries to kill Keiichi with the ladder here, doesn't she?
She does something, that's for sure.
Because she goes like, ooh, ooh,
She's
ooh,
ooh, Keiichi, you're gonna fall.
ooh, Keiichi, ooh, ooh, don't, ooh. You know?
Keiichi climbed up the ladder and tried to peek into the window on the second floor where Rika and Sadako lived. It was my job to hold down the ladder. Rena cautioned me to hold onto it tightly.
Me-chan, I'm gonna go check the main house just to be sure, okay? I'll be right back.
Okay. Be careful. Rena ran off after that. When I looked up, I saw Keiichi trying to open a window, but all of them were locked.
What did Rena mean by the main house?
Keiichi asked me from on top of the ladder. It's the Furude family's actual house. After her parents passed away, I think it's been left like that.
Ah, right. Rika-chan's parents, they passed away, huh?
Sadako's also an orphan. Her parents fell from a cliff because of Oyashiro-sama's curse. Then her older brother, Satoshi-kun, he disappeared.
Satoshi. I've heard that name before. Maybe even followed or started with bitchin'.
He'd heard that name before? I felt anger growing inside of me.
No schizo mode, Shion.
No Shion yandere, GF, why live?
Don't act as if you know whose desk you're using every day.
Don't know. Don't you know?
Oh, doi. I combined the
These
two
are the
sentences.
two lines, yeah.
Don't you know whose desk you're using every day? You act as if it belongs to you. You drop food on it while eating lunch. You drool on it while taking a nap. Don't you know who it really belongs to? Why am I acting this way? I'm Mion. Satoshi-kun doesn't even exist anymore. He was demoned away. It's hardly Keiichi's fault that he doesn't know. It really isn't his fault.
See if I'm funny. I start reading Shion's dialogue in alternating voices.
Between Neon and Shion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see you pull that off.
Oh, I'm not talking about
Oh, just like
alternating
by
words.
every
I'm talking
line.
about like sections and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant I was gonna do like, hi, my. Fuck, that's Keiichi. Hold on.
No.
Mion. I thought you meant I was gonna be like, hello.
I thought you were just
I'm-"
gonna like, as you're reading the line, just switch between them.
Oh god, I could do
Or
that.
you could read them both, and I could play them over top each other.
I could probably
No,
do
it
that
takes
with.
so long. We're already fucking an hour and a half into this.
We had a big revelation
We
during
had
this
a
episode.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's worth. It's fine.
It's fine.
Sadako and Rika-chan have been living in this shack ever since.
I was budgeting for it anyway.
Neither of them has any family, but at least they're together.
We got here like relatively on time today.
They help each other out.
Didn't Rena say there was a main house? Wouldn't it be easier to live there?
I think she tried that at first. She said it was hard, though, because it reminded her of her parents. After everyone in Sadako's family died, she started living with Rika. It only made sense. Sadako and Rika were best friends. They didn't care about the Hojo family or the Furude family. They had been best friends since before the dam conflict. The reason why the curse never fell upon Sadako. Rika Furude probably had a lot to do with it. That made more sense than anything else, at least. Sadako was pardoned from the curse of the Hojo family, all thanks to Rika Furude's arrangements. Sadako had never been a victim of the Night of the Watanagashi. According to the curse system I'd uncovered, the last survivor of the Hojo family still living in Hinamizawa would be the perfect target for this year's curse. Therefore, whoever was responsible for executing the curse must have tried to take her life. However, nothing happened to her, proving that Sadako had escaped from the curse. That was really and truly infuriating.
It's interesting. They're painting Rika as the perpetrator
She's
in this,
certainly-
or Shion at least.
Shion's really, really
Well, I mean,
putting a lot of responsibility on the little Furude girl.
between Shion and like how the rest of this chapter has been formatted, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because like Keiichi tells Rika, and then Rika shows up at Shion's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting, for sure. It definitely knocks out the Rika's comically uninvolved theory. Which, I mean, obviously, she's a part of the three families, she's involved to some extent, she's at all of Ordio's shit. She pretends to be retarded, but is actually, like, listening to everything that's going on. You know how it goes.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's interesting that the lean is towards Rika being evil for this. She might have been
Certainly
the...
Shion's thoughts here.
Yeah. Well,
You could really call them a theory. It's her theory.
I basically take each game and like format them in their own like leaning towards certain characters and shit like that.
Right. Yeah.
And then it's obvious Akasaka's this game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it the wrong this time. You know.
Arasaka?
Yeah. Keiichi's the other 3 games, Shion's this game. So it's like those thoughts are biased from someone or whatever, but it's the
Right.
general kind of lean that it wants.
She might have been the head of the Furude family, but I still couldn't accept that such a little girl had enough power to protect her best friend. No, actually Shion. Shion must have had the same power then. Just like Rika protected Sadako, Shion could have protected Satoshi. Damn it. Rika-chan...
Rika-chan and Sadako-chan. They have it hard, huh?
She's cursed.
Mion, what did you just say?
Making you think, activating those almonds up there.
Well, because Keiichi POV.
Uh-huh.
This is when Mion goes like eyes fucky wucky.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Interesting.
A lot about the eyes is perception.
Yeah, well, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's just interesting. It usually like only happens whenever the curse comes up.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
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 Because it never happens until after someone has died.
Right.
Because even in Onekakushi with Rena, it's after Tomatake dies.
Yeah.
And here, it's after. Tatanagaroshi, it's after. Watanagashi, it's after. Like, it's always after somebody dies.
Mm. It's always after there's
The
been some incident where that's triggered a change in a person's perspective of what's going on.
But it's interesting because Rika and Sadako don't have that.
Right. We've never seen them change eyes.
Yeah.
Get the weird cat eyes.
Like, with Rika, she turns into, like, the funny Rika face go burr.
Mm-hmm.
That everyone loves, including me.
Oh, that face. Yeah.
But Sadako also does, like, a similar thing. Or Sadako doesn't really have, like, a...
She doesn't really have
Yeah, she has, like, her angry face at the end when she's, like, killing Keiichi. But I don't think she has the eyes.
Never see Sadako with the eyes, yeah.
Interesting.
even while she was pushing Keiichi off the ledge, off the bridge.
So it's interesting that Sadako and Rika don't do that, but Mion and Rena do. And Shion
Because when you're
Tomatake
from
and-
Keiichi's perspective, it's like he's not afraid of Sadako at that point, right?
But even with Rika, you've seen Rika do that from Shion's perspective, not Keiichi's perspective, and Akasaka's, right?
Do the smile,
The Gorp face?
the Gorp face.
I don't think Keiichi has seen Rika do Gorp yet. Because she's usually dead by the time he
Yeah,
would
I
see
mean,
her do that.
Onikakushi's she disappears after she talking to Oishi. With Tanagashi,
She disappears after Kiyoshi.
after they talk behind the schoolhouse, and she doesn't. She does the cutesy.
Yeah.
She's cutesy that entire time.
She doesn't Gorp on him.
And Tatari Goroshi, she's also trying to get. She's mostly just talking about Sadako, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
And even when talking about Sadako, she doesn't Gorp.
so in Himatsubushi, the main time where Rika's really, I think she does that face when Akasaka is talking to her at the shrine after he's been hospitalized, right? After
She does the...
after there's been a dilly of a pickle around town with all the phone lines.
It's before.
Oh, and
she
yeah,
does
and
it when
before.
they're
But that's like
overlooking
the
the
main.
ledge.
That's the main
Yeah.
like. There's times when she's being a little bit creepy, and then there's the main like. This
Yeah.
is-
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to communicate to Akasaka situation, and then it's just been when she tried to
Kill Shion.
kill, when she attacked Shion. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn on the light because it's gotten dark
It's
already.
getting dark. You want to turn on the far one?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how much is a matter of perspective and how much is a matter of reality.
How much is perspective and how much is in the person's.
How much is in the eye of the beholder and how much is actually a change.
Yeah,
It's interesting. That's all it is.
that's a great question to ask. You go through Onikakushi and Tatari Goroshi and Meakashi.
I told you, it's not just the DVD logo just bouncing around up there.
I said she's cursed.
Mion, why are you making that face?
Sadako Hojo. She's been cursed by Oyashiro-sama. I can't accept that Sadako was pardoned from the curse, although she was a member of the cursed Hojo family. She was one of the cursed Hojos. Satoshi-kun wasn't pardoned, but Sadako was. She was cursed, but she got away. She escaped the curse, but Satoshi-kun didn't. I can't accept that. In fact, Sadako should have been the one to be cursed the most. She cornered Satoshi-kun physically and emotionally. That's why things got weirder and weirder, and in the end everything went crazy. When I think back on it, it was Sadako who I hated most of all. She cornered Satoshi-kun.
Okay.
Beep. And as a result, Satoshi-kun disappeared. She started it. She caused it. If only she hadn't been there. Just as Rika Furude and Sadako had lived happily, maybe there had been a happy future for me too. Maybe Satoshi-kun and I could have started our lives together in Okinomiya. Yes, if I look at both the beginning and the end, it's so obvious. Sadako's existence caused everything. Satoshi-kun had to kill his aunt because of Sadako, and the three families used that need to create the curse, and then they killed him.
It's canonical he killed his aunt, right? Or is it everyone assumes he did?
Yeah.
That everyone assumes he did, or that's canonical? Because even Kasai was like, no.
We saw in this game Satoshi planning it out.
Yes.
where he laid something nearby the dresser that he was going to call his aunt to.
Yeah.
So we've got it all but confirmed, basically.
Okay. I just don't trust Ryukishi. That's all it is. I just don't.
In what way? What do you mean?
He's a nefarious little man. He's
Is he
a
now?
dubious little creature. La creatora,
It's
if you
not
would.
the DVD logo up there. It's the carton of milk that falls over from SpongeBob.
I don't trust him, man. The police were convinced he just ran away, but he'd never do that. He was the type of person who always did his best at everything, all by himself. He was doing the very best he could for his only sister, yet he was forced to vanish. He worked so hard for Sadako, and though he was living just for her, he was erased. Poor Satoshi-kun. He was so underappreciated. This is just Ryukishi writing that. That girl knew no gratitude. She was cursed. If you got near her, you'd meet the same fate. You'd be cursed to die, or disappear. Yeah, it's the same thing Mion says about Oishi. That really was it. She was the main cause behind it all. She wormed her way into Rika Furude's good graces, and that was why the curse fell upon Satoshi-kun. She should have died first. Then Satoshi-kun would still be alive. If he was alive, I could have done something for him. I can't forgive her. I can't forgive Sadako. I can't forgive that girl. There can be no peace with her. There can be no peace. She was the perfect target for the curse of 1983. The curse of Oyashiro-sama. Rika Furude, the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama. Rika was dead. The reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama had died. There was no more God in Hinamizawa to deliver the curse. I'm the only one who has to deliver it now. Oh, Shion. I am Mion Sonozaki, the head of the Sonozaki family, one of the 3 families of the Onigafuchi. Now that all the heads of the 3 families are gone, there is nobody to surpass me. I will deliver the curse of Oyashiro-sama and nobody else. I'll deliver it. I am the curse. I have become Oyashiro-sama.
I like how this is a weird fucking
Correlation?
correlation between Shion and Keiichi here, huh?
Yeah. How it
Where
is like
they start killing people. It's like I'm Oyashiro-sama.
violently the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very odd.
I would say it's because they're both outsiders to Hinamizawa, but Shion was born in
Onigafuchi village. Yeah.
Yes. And then lived in Okinomiya. So she still was, like, relatively connected.
Well, she lived with the. She only lives in
Oh, yeah,
Okinomiya
because she
after.
lived. Yeah. I forgot she lived with the main family for a bit.
Yep, until she got sent off to high school.
Yeah.
Into
The Christian Catholic boarding girl school.
St. Lucia's.
Yeah. Does St. Lucia ever come back?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Relevant?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I thought that was like a throwaway.
no, St. Lucia's a mainstay of the When They Cry series.
Really?
Yeah.
It comes back in fucking Umineko?
Yeah.
Really?
And Higurashi again.
Wow.
As an actor in Ryukishi's fucking screenplay.
Apparently, I thought it was just like a jobber one and done type deal.
No.
That's wild.
It doesn't change that much, but it's still the same.
That's
It's
fucking
still the same school.
wild.
I felt hot bubbles boiling over deep inside me. I could tell the demon inside of me wanted to roar.
There he is. Master Chief Keiichi.
I hate the Keiichi sprites so much.
I noticed Keiichi was looking down at me. Calm down, Mion. He can't tell what you're thinking. Calm down, calm down. At that point, I heard footsteps coming closer. I saw 4 or 5 adults accompanied by Rina running towards us with flashlights in their hands. One of them opened the lock of the cabin door and we all went inside. Of course, there was nobody there.
Is it Rena that figured out the detective mystery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadako and Rena lived
That's
alone.
why she's so good at finding aliens. I'm really on this fucking alien Rena thing.
The alien Rena with the fucking tinfoil hat. Alex Jones bit. Rena gets on Alex.
And she has the fucking mask. Like. Shion's in the fucking full baklava, the gimp suit thing, sitting next to Alex Jones Rena.
Now, Rena, wouldn't you say that Shiro-sama kinda had some right ideas with what he was doing? I mean, those kids kinda deserved to be gutted, didn't they?
I don't think I don't know about that, Mion. I don't know about that one. I kind of disagree with that. I don't think Shiro-sama was a I mean, it was kind of wasn't really possible back then, right? Doesn't really make that much sense.
Yeah, but that's what they want you to think. Judaism actually has a very long history in the country of Japan, especially in Onigafuchi village.
Okay.
Do you know why they call it Oni?
No. Tell me.
They named it after the one.
This entire fucking gag. Cut all of that.
The whole bit.
That sucks. That was terrible.
This is an us bit. This is a us recording the video bit.
That was bad. That wasn't funny.
I thought it was funny.
I doubted Sadako would have left a note saying she was going over to the Sonozaki house when Rika was there already. But it wouldn't be fun if she had.
What?
Because of that, I hurried into the room ahead of Rena to make sure there was nothing left behind.
You fool. It was.
Hey, yo.
The rumor of Rika and Sadako's disappearance spread around the village quickly. More and more villagers gathered at the Furude Shrine. Acting in place of the head of the Sonozaki family, I commanded them to search the village. The villagers nodded and scattered. How long had it been since the last time I was truly Mion? I felt so pleased that my body almost went numb. Lots of the villagers went in and out of the shrine. They yelled at each other that she was nowhere to be found. Some suggested other places to look. They all left. They made a lot of noise with their comings and goings. Members of the Women's Association brought out huge pots and gas cookers from the storage and got ready to cook for the men. That's when I noticed Keiichi unsteadily walking towards a corpse of a dark pine tree.
I thought that was Keiichi walking towards a corpse in the dark pine trees. And I was like, I don't remember a dead body in Watanabe. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember that.
What was he thinking? How stupid of him to be alone on a night like this. If a person responsible for executing the curse was nearby, he wouldn't come back safely.
Jobber.
Mion-chan, we went all around Ojaga Lake, but we didn't find anything. We tried to light up the pond, but we're going to have to wait until the sun is up.
Okay, thank you for your hard work. The women are making some miso soup, so please rest up and have some.
Mion-chan, do you know where they usually park the bicycles?
No. They probably parked them at the bottom of the stairs leading up here. I don't think they'd come up while carrying them.
We can't find their bicycles. Where did they go?
If they left on their bikes, they could have gone somewhere pretty far. Maybe even as far as town.
In that case, we'll have to go...
Look outside
Look outside of Hinamizawa.
My bad. I didn't realize it was a page.
By the way, who first noticed that Rika-chama was gone?
No. By the way, who first noticed that Rika-chama was gone?
It was Kei-chan. He suddenly had a hunch.
No, that Mayabara kid, huh? Maybe he's a little suspicious.
Speaking of which, why isn't...
Just a rando.
Oh. Hey, speaking of which, why hasn't the Mayabara family shown up while we're in crisis like this?
The Mayabara still haven't joined the town council, so they're not on the youth group's phone directory.
Really? Well, ain't no helping it then.
Huh?
No.
I don't know. Huh? They joined, didn't they? I think it's just that their name isn't in the directory yet. The last time we updated it, it was the beginning of the year. They just moved here, so that's why they aren't on it.
Yeah, fuck it. That Mayabara kid's hunch is still suspicious.
They do say the first on the scene is the most suspicious.
Yeah, where'd he go?
I don't know.
Oh, that's Shion.
I saw him walking towards the pine trees. Can someone go get him? Conveniently, I saw Keiichi and Rena walking back towards us. Kei-chan, where did you go? I was worried you disappeared too.
Sorry.
It looked like nothing had happened to Keiichi. If so, that's fine. That means I took care of all my enemies.
Set a touching moment with Rena. More! I knew I'd know something good from coming over here. I'd be much obliged if you'd allowed me to have some. You like that little transition there?
I'm so glad he's here again. I heard the loud, sticky voice of a middle-aged man. It was Oishi. He must be confused about this year's incident. The scale of the curse this time is nothing like the previous ones. Oishi's information network is about equal to or better than that of the elders on the town council. In other words, he could easily uncover a rumor that was circulating through the underside of the village. He must have came here to see if the disappearances of Kimiyoshi and Rika had something to do with the changing of the lock on the ritual store door. The police will come for me sooner or later. I am Mion Sonozaki. By removing all the heads of the three families, my enemies, I have become the head in their place.
It's like a reverse Hydra.
I can't allow Mion Sonozaki to continue existing. I'll have to destroy the existence of the head of the Sonozaki family. When I destroy my own position, that is when my revenge will come to an end. More than likely, I'll have Oishi witness my final moments. My eyes and Oishi's met. Damn it, he thinks I'm suspicious already. You're right, Oishi. I did it. Mion Sonozaki, the head of the Sonozaki family, is the culprit.
What an episode.
Yeah, banger of an episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many, not like in a hurrying way, how many chapters do we have left? 2?
3-ish. Well, two to the end of
Yeah, 2.
just-
Because one of these is for reading all the tips, and then the other 2 are the other 2 chapters.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Wait,
starting
what was
to
that
learn.
chapter name? I didn't even read it.
The Path to Hell.
Path to Hell. And it's a ladder. Wonder why what that means. Alright, let's stop the recording here and we'll read tips next time.
Read tips.
Bye.
Bye.